Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Bitcoin Bulletin, where we dive into the world of cryptocurrency and bring you all the latest news and insights. I'm your host today, and we're about to talk about a fascinating story in the crypto space. You know how the mainstream has been skeptical about cryptocurrencies for years? Well, things have changed fast this year, thanks in part to President Trump's support and allies in Congress who have been backing these digital assets. As a result, the price of Bitcoin has soared, and we're now seeing institutional interest pouring in from all directions. The latest numbers are quite impressive. Total assets in Bitcoin exchange-traded funds have ballooned to $132 billion this month alone. That's up from just $91 billion back in April, showing how quickly things are moving in the crypto world. And let me tell you, it's not just individual investors who are buying in. We're seeing major publicly traded companies like Strategy, MSTR, using their proceeds from equity sales to purchase Bitcoin for corporate treasuries. But what really caught our attention was the inflation report that came out recently. Consumer prices rose less than expected last month, which is great news for investors hoping the Federal Reserve might cut interest rates this year. And it looks like it's working. The price of Bitcoin hit an all-time high, just under $112,000 on May 22. Now, let's take a closer look at the chart and apply some technical analysis to identify key price levels worth watching out for. As you can see from the chart, Bitcoin has been consolidating within a flag pattern since hitting its record high last month. But then it staged a decisive breakout above that pattern earlier this week, laying the groundwork for an even bigger move higher. The relative strength index is still confirming bullish price momentum, but it's also below overbought levels, which means we've got plenty of room to run before things start to slow down. And let's not forget about the golden cross signal that formed last month when the 50-day moving average crossed above the 200-day MA. Now, if you're looking for areas to watch in terms of potential support and resistance, there are a few key levels worth keeping an eye on. First off, we've got $112,000. This is where things get interesting because it's right at the record high from last month. If Bitcoin starts to rally, we can see it headed towards $137,000. But before that happens, investors will be watching the $107,000 level closely. A retest of prominent December and January peaks may be necessary before we make a meaningful move higher. And if things go the other way, there's always the possibility of a deeper retracement down to $100,000. And that's it for today's Bitcoin Bulletin. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the world of cryptocurrency.